Hello. I'm sorry. Hello, everybody. This is the Federation of Global Merchants, and today we're going to be reading an article from CNBC. Once it comes up, if it comes up, all right. Okay, and this is regarding Mark Zuckerberg's comments regarding their competitor as far as net messaging goes. It says Mark Zuckerberg article or Mark Zuckerberg, Apple is Facebook's biggest competitor by far in messaging. Okay, it says article goes on to saying this is by Michelle Costello. It was published maybe like 30 minutes ago, but actually an hour ago. It says Facebook's biggest competitor in the messaging space is Apple's iMessage. iMessage is automatically installed in iPhones in regions like the U.S. where iPhone sales dominate. Messenger and WhatsApp adoption is still lagging. Okay, as Facebook eyes its messaging apps, Messenger and WhatsApp to drive future growth, CEO Mark Zuckerberg is focused on a company that isn't even in the social media space, Apple. Our biggest competitor by far is iMessage, CEO Mark Zuckerberg said on a earnings call on Tuesday with investors, referring to the messaging service built into the iPhone and other Apple products. All right. While Facebook messaging services are stronger in places like Europe, where iOS and Android sales are closer, it still is losing out in important territories like the U.S. where iPhone sales dominate. In important countries like the U.S. where the iPhone is strong, Apple bundles iMessage as a default texting app and is still ahead, he said. Apple CEO Tim Cook has been harshly critical of the tech companies that use people's personal information to profit. Without naming Facebook directly, Cook criticized the company's business model in a recent speech about privacy in Brussels. Every day, billions of dollars change hands and countless decisions are made on the basis of our likes and dislikes, our friends, families, our relationships and conversations, our wishes and fears, our hopes and dreams. These scraps of data, each one harmless enough in its own, are carefully assembled, synthesized, traded, and sold, Cook said. Zuckerberg fired back against the criticism on the earnings call, and this is what he said. This is in quotes. It's worth nothing that one of the main reasons people refer to our services, especially WhatsApp, is because of its strong record on privacy, Zuckerberg said. WhatsApp is completely encrypted. It does not store your messages. It does not store the keys to your messages in China or anywhere else. It is important because if our systems cannot see your messages, then that means that governments and bad actors won't be able to access them through us either. On the call, Zuckerberg said the vast majority of growth in sharing content on the platforms are coming from the messaging services and stories features. People send around 100 billion messages per day, and people share photos, videos, links on WhatsApp and Messenger that they do not do. They do on other social networks. He added. Facebook's former head of Messenger, David Marcus, previously told CNBC Messenger wanted to be the default messaging app, replacing iMessage and Android messages on people's phones. Marcus now heads up Facebook's blockchain incentives. The remarks came as Facebook discussed its third quarter earnings report on Tuesday. The company surpassed analysis estimates on earnings per share, but fell short on revenue and active user projections. The company's shares swung wildly during its earnings call as it discussed the 2019 spending projections. And that is pretty much it. Obviously, there's a lot of privacy issues regarding social media. And this is something that definitely affect your business, privacy is very important in business. But I'm just going to post this article up for you guys, let you guys read it. And thumbs up, thumbs down this video if you want to join our group or YouTube page, and share this video with anybody. So, peace.